Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa here. I know it's been a while, but I have something exciting and new today that I made. It's a brownie batter dip, and then I cut up some fruit and have some graham crackers and some marshmallows here. Let me show you how I made it now. Alright, I'm going to start out by making the whipped cream, which is going to be homemade. So I'm not going to use this whole thing. They just didn't have a smaller container. No? Get, please. Cheetah boy. Yeah, that's right. They just didn't have a smaller container. They were actually out of like almost all the heavy whipping cream at the store, which I was so glad they at least had this. So, cheetah baby, get. Okay, so a whole cup of whipped cream, of heavy whipping cream. Cheeto. I swear, as soon as I get into the kitchen, that's whenever he wants to be with me. I mean, he's always with me, but I swear he's always in it whenever I'm in the kitchen. Quarter cup of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar. This is all the recipe for the brownie batter calls for, so that's why I'm not making the whole container. All right, and then half a teaspoon of vanilla. A bit more than half a teaspoon, that's fine. All right, now back to stirring. Perfect. So this is just gonna get mixed into anyways, but I got a little peak on there. So, okay, I'm gonna put the whipped cream in a bowl for now while I start the rest of it. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. All right, so I take 8 ounces of cream cheese and I'll beat that until smooth. I should have softened it a bit more, but it's still a little cold. half a cup of flour. A third cup of cocoa powder. I really should be sifting all of this stuff, but since it's getting mixed anyways, I think it'll be okay. A quarter teaspoon of fine sea salt. And a quarter teaspoon of baking powder. I don't know. Okay, I think this is warmed up enough now that hopefully I didn't fully mess up the recipe by not softening the cream cheese enough. Hopefully, when I turn it back on, it'll cream it better. So, let's try this again. The next step is to add that brownie mix in. And 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm using oat milk because that's what I keep in the house. Mini chocolate chips. This is half a cup. Well, there's hardly any in here, so okay, I'll see you while I'm eating it. All right, so I'm really excited. I found a recipe on Pinterest of this. Oh, I got something in my eye. I found a recipe of Pinterest on this. I wasn't too fond of it, so I changed it up a lot. So I'll probably list the recipe down below individually of how I made it. But let's dig in. Let's see how it is. Oh, really thick. I figure strawberries will be like the best. That is so good. And this is the whole batch right here. Okay, let's try pineapple. I'm a little iffy about how pineapple is going to taste, but I do like chocolate covered pineapple. So I think this will be good. Very good. I do wish it was a little bit colder. I should have refrigerated everything a little bit longer after I made it. And I've watched a lot of stuff, so let me go through everything that I've watched and talk to you guys about it. So as some of you may know, I went on vacation in California for a week with my family. We all went to the river with my mom's side of the family. The texture of this is so good. Try a graham cracker. The river was really fun. My whole vacation, I was super busy the entire week I was there. This is really good. You can make like a whole charcuterie board out of this. Like a dessert board. And at first I wasn't gonna add the marshmallows, but then my husband told me I should. So let's try some of the marshmallows. Oh no. Very good. I have some kombucha here. You know, the usual raspberry hibiscus. I've been craving one of these, but I try to only drink them whenever I film my mukbang. So I was waiting to drink it with that. Anyways, while we were at the river, we decided to all watch Hocus Pocus 2. And I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it, but I enjoyed it. I liked that they got the original, which is to play. I like the new concept that they had of it being a new witch that's just discovering her powers. I love that. I feel like I'm already talking a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed me making this, even though I definitely didn't do it the best. And then there's a new show on Hulu. I think it's a Hulu original. I want to say it's a Hulu original, but they're releasing it weekly like they would on TV. And it's called Tell Me Lies. Now, these characters are super, I don't know, they're in college. Making some terrible decisions. And one of them, I'm going to use a word that I just learned yesterday. One of the characters is odious. Like, the most odious character I have ever witnessed in a show. And I don't know, they're just naive. And one of them's super manipulative, but it's so good. Like, I can't stop watching the drama that unfolds. And the way they started out like years later, and then like go back and tell the story of this couple and their friends that surround them and everything that happened. So it's really interesting. I think it's only I think the 8th episode just came out yesterday, but I have yet to watch it. So I've only watched the first 7 episodes. And it's super interesting and intriguing, especially because I've been having a hard time wanting to watch new stuff, so. And then, I know a lot of you and most people have watched the show Gilmore Girls. And I have seen bits and pieces because my older sister loves that movie, or loves that show. But I've never watched an entire episode, ever. For the most part, I haven't even seen, I started it yesterday, from the beginning. No, Cheeto. And I'm already like on the 11th episode. And I'm in love. I love this show so much. And now I understand why everybody was so obsessed with it whenever it was on TV. You really have to try this dip. I definitely plan on making this again. But yeah, Gilmore Girls is just so good. The characters are so good. I really like it. And of course, watching it now and having seen a lot of the actors and actresses in other movies and shows that they've been really successful in, it's really nice to see something where they kind of like were starting out on, you know? And all in one night, I binge watched the new TV series on Netflix. It's a Netflix original called Heartbreak High. Loved that as well. I think there was only like 7 episodes or something like that in it. So it wasn't like too long to binge. Like it wasn't that much of a, like it didn't take up that much time to binge watch it, you know? Definitely feel like I'm gonna get my a stomach ache eating this much sweets. I don't think I talked about one audiobook. What was it? I don't remember what it was called. But there's 2 other ones in the audiobook series, and they're like just meant for Audible because I had that Audible free trial. And so I listened to the other books that were in that series. And the way they're set up is, since they're made for audiobooks, they, like, it's like you're listening to the conversation between people, you know? I have my husband sitting on FaceTime over here. And he's just making a face like this at my burps right now, just jokingly. But the other 2 in the series, I'll try to remember. I'll put it up here, whatever the one that I read that was like the first one that I listened to in the series. And the other 2 are Call Me Maybe and Seatmate. And they're just such a good series that was made specifically as an audiobook for Audible. I love them so much. I wish there was actually more that were made like that. And then a movie that was made in the 90s. I know I'm going through a lot real fast, but it's because there's a lot to talk about. I feel like a lot that it's been a couple weeks since I filmed, so. This was my first time I ever cut up a full pineapple myself. I think I did a decent job. It was super juicy and good. But anyway, the movie in the 90s called The Crush. Watched that, and I really enjoyed it. I think it was like a thriller type movie. Okay. And normally by now I'm already watching like a good amount of spooky season films and stuff like that. But whatever reason, I'm just like not in the mood. Not as in the mood. Like I've watched a few, like Hocus Pocus 2. And then I watched a new movie on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if it's an Amazon original, but it's a new movie this year that just came out. And it's My Best Friend's Exorcism. It's a horror movie, but I think it's kind of like a dark comedy as well. So it wasn't like super serious scary or anything. But tell me down below in the comments, what are some of like the spooky season movies that you always have to watch during spooky season? Or tell me what you have watched this season if you don't have like regular ones that you watch. So, not necessarily a spoiler, I wouldn't say, but the newest season of Lock and Key, I think I'm 4 episodes in or 3 episodes in. And the character Bodhi, which is like a kid, and I understand he's a child, but they made him so annoying. They've made him so annoying that I haven't even watched past this last episode that I watched because I was just so bothered by his character doing dumb stuff, dumb mistakes. A series I wasn't really a fan of. Now, if you ever watched the Get Even series on Netflix, I believe it's a Netflix original, I really liked that. But they had like a spin-off series of like years later, kind of sequel thing, that's called Rebel Cheer Squad, a Get Even series. And I did not like it. It was really hard to get through. The characters were very naive and made some stupid mistakes and decisions, and yeah, wasn't as big of a fan of it as I was the first one. Oh, Cheeto, I don't know if you can hear him meowing. But something else that happened, unfortunately, while I was in California, the very last night out, my sister wanted to go out to a club. I don't even know if, should I say the club? It's not the club's fault, obviously. It's the person that did this fault. But, no. And, anyways, the last night I was there, oh, he just put his paw in my hand. That's so cute. No, Cheeto, baby, you can't come up here. No. Ah! Oh, you just got your tail in my food. You have brownie batter dip on your tail, Cheeto. No. Oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. What was I talking about? Oh, so it's at Sound Nightclub, and we were there on a Tuesday night, which they always have something that they call Space Yacht. It's like EDM music, and they feature, up-and-coming artists and stuff like that. Well, somebody there decided to steal my phone. So someone there decided to steal my phone, and it was the night before I left. So I had to fly home without a phone, and everybody was like freaking out about me, wondering why I didn't contact them because I had my iPad. But the internet, like the Wi-Fi in airports, is so crappy because everyone's using it that I couldn't even send like an iMessage through my iPad the whole time I was flying. I literally couldn't do anything. Luckily, I had like a book and stuff. But I had downloaded some movies and stuff too previously on my iPad, so that kept me busy in the airport. But yeah, so as you can tell, as maybe you saw earlier, I have a different phone. I got the brand new iPhone because I figured my other phone was like over 3 years old, I think. So I didn't have insurance on my phone, but either way, why would I pay money? When you have insurance on your phone, you still have to pay money to get basically the same exact phone that you had. So why would I pay money to get a phone that's 3 years old? So I just ended up getting the new phone. And now I have a monthly payment on that, which is fine. Because that's what I had done when I got my last phone 3 years ago. So yeah. Kind of sucks because my old phone was like working fine. I didn't even have a scratch screen, nothing, like never broke or anything. So he just stole it. Yeah. And sucks to have had to spend that money, not expecting to spend that money, especially right after a trip that I just spent a bunch of money while I was in California for a week. But everything happens for a reason, I suppose, and I am thankful that I am in the spot that we can afford another phone. There was just like 2 videos on there from that night that hadn't uploaded to my iCloud, so I kind of lost those videos, which is kind of sad, but really wasn't anything special. It was just like the nightclub. They had these really cool like lamps that would go up and down, and like, I don't know, kind of remind me of something like from like a Hogwarts movie or something, and they like flashed like different colors. So I had a recording of those lamps that I don't have anymore. And then I also had a recording of one of the DJs there that I thought looked like one of my friends that I talked to on Instagram all the time. And I was planning on sending it to him and saying, hey, this person looks like you. But nope, I don't have the video, so oh well. Hold on, my laptop is about to die. I gotta plug it in. But overall, like that doesn't, whatever, the stolen phone doesn't like overshadow how great of a trip I had. Ooh. The first night there, my best friend that I've known since kindergarten, Milena, who has been in the background of one of my videos, and I've actually eaten some of her pregnancy cravings that she had with her twin boys. They came over that night and we had like a game night. I played the game Sequence for the first time and it was so much fun. So much fun that I ended up putting it on my Amazon list. So and me and Zeke, one of her boys, were on a team together, and then her and Nate were together, and we beat them every time. I think we played like 4 or 5 rounds or something like that, and we won every time. And then the next day, I saw my friend Sarah. We ended up staying up all night and drank a lot, but it was so much fun. The following day, I got a pedicure with my mom, and Jessica, my older sister, and Milena. And then that night, we all went to see the fair was going on, which is so funny. So the fair doesn't normally go on at this time. I think it's normally like the last week of August or something that it goes on in my hometown. Oh no, there's gonna be so much dip on this. But it happened to be different this year. So it was going on the exact week that I was there, and they had monster trucks going on. So as you know, Milena has her boys, and then my friend Sarah, she has a boy as well, a son. So we ended up taking all of them, my older sister and I, and Sarah and Milena we all went to monster trucks together, and it was so much fun. I got some fried Oreos, had some drinks, which were so expensive. One, like, whiskey and Coke, it was like $10. It was crazy, ridiculous. And I also ate some nachos while I was there, too. And then, what else? After that, the next day, Friday, we drove to the river. And the whole time we were at the river, we just, like, listened to music, drank, talked a whole bunch, like, caught up with the family and stuff like that. My cousin Cindy was there. It's her house, and it was so beautiful. Yeah, it was just, like, right on the river. And we went out on a pontoon boat. Caesar, my little sister's boyfriend, it was his first time driving a pontoon boat. He literally YouTubed how to do it, and that's how he drove it, okay? That was amazing. Shout out to Caesar for being brave enough to be with all the women all weekend long, by the way, all of us women. And just, he was the only guy there. But it was a lot of fun. But I was drunk the entire time. We just drank a whole bunch. It was my mom's 61st birthday, and her first birthday since being cancer-free. So we felt like we needed to celebrate it. So, yeah. We did. Oh, I also saw my dad one of the nights while I was out there, too. Oh, yeah, the night that when I spent time with Sarah, we were at my dad's and had dinner earlier that day. And then when we came back from the river on Monday, we went to dinner with I call him my stepdad, but my mom and him have never actually been married, but they have been together, or now, it's complicated, but he's been in my life for quite some time now, and he has done things for me that a father would do for me, so I just call him my stepdad. And so we went and had dinner with him. And then Tuesday, went out to that club and got my phone stolen. On the Wednesday, I flew back. But overall, it was so good. I really needed to see my family again. It was so nice. And it's taken me a while to, like, recuperate and get back into the flow of things. But I think this is a great first video. And I am so full. Now, my stomach actually kind of hurts, I think. So, I think I am done. But I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video and the cooking part of it. I hope it turned out great. I recorded the cooking part with my new phone in 4K, so I hope it looks good. I'm not sure if it will, whatever, I haven't checked. But I'm so happy to be back. Send me any requests that you have for videos. I would love to do them for you. And comment down below what items you would try with this brownie batter dip. I love you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye!